Welcome to the CommVault channel. In this video we will discuss CommVault tape library shortcut menu, media and library operations. Please like, share, comment or suggest. Subscribe for more videos, and you can follow us on Instagram. In our previous video, we discussed how to configure IBM tape library, and discussed its properties, all tabs, and all options. Let's discuss tape library shortcut menu, media and library operations. Expand storage resources. Expand libraries. Right-click on the tape library. These are the available media and library operations. Export media is the process by which you physically remove one or more media from a library. Export Media Wizard. This wizard will help perform export operations. Do you want to use Vault Tracker to track movement of your media? Based on what we choose, yes or no, the wizard guides the next steps. Let's start with no, means we do not want to use Vault Tracker. Click Next. Select the media you want to export. Please note, if a media is reserved by a job for a read or write operation, the media cannot be exported. Export location. This is an optional entry to specify the storage location for the media. This information can be viewed or updated in the Media Properties window, General tab. This feature helps you to keep track of the exported media. The exported media are displayed with the location in the exported media pool. Once done, click Finish to start exporting media. Tape media are exported to the IE slots, also called mail slots in the library. If there is one, you can remove the media through the library's mail slot, or by opening the library door, and remove media from the storage slots by hand. Please note, any media that is left in the mail slot, after an export operation, will be treated as an exported media. Let's go back and check the other option. Select Yes to use Vault Tracker to track movement of the media. Click Next. Select the schema by which the media will be exported. We have criteria-based and list-based. Let's review both of them, one by one. Let's select list-based. Click Next. Select the media from the list that you want to export. Click Next. Track transit. This is optional. When this option is selected, transit location information must be tracked. The transit locations that appear in the list are created in the export location fields. If you want, you can type a new transit location into the list directly. Destination is the destination location. Library is the destination is a library. Choose one from the list. Export to the destination location. The list includes the stationary locations that are created in the export location section. If you wish, you can type a new stationary location into the list directly. Selected container. Click Container to define a container as a destination. Container definition dialog window. Container specifies that the selected container is used as the destination for the media. Select one from the list. Define container name pattern. When this option is selected, you can define a naming pattern that is used for each container name. The list provides the variables that are available for the naming pattern. Select each variable that you want to include in the naming pattern, and then click Add Token. You can select more than one variable, however, you must select and add each variable one at a time. Capacity is the maximum number of media that the container can hold. Once done, click OK. You can export media to shelf. Select the shelf location from the list. Once done, click Finish to start exporting the media. All qualified media will be moved to the selected destination. Let's go back and select the other schema. Select Criteria-based schema. Click Next. Enter policy name and destination. Policy name. Type the name of the Vault Tracker policy. Description. Add relevant information about the Vault Tracker policy. Auto Acknowledge. When selected, all pending movement actions are acknowledged automatically when the media is exported from the library. Click Next. Select the storage policies and storage policy copies that should be associated with this Vault Tracker policy. Please note, if you select a global secondary copy policy, all the media associated with the storage policy copies that are associated with the global secondary copy policy will be exported. However, you can select individual storage policy copies, which are associated with the global secondary copy policy. In this case, the media associated with these individual storage copy policies will be exported during the execution of the Vault Tracker policy. Once done, click Next. Select the media status. By default, Full is selected. All selects all media with any status. Clear this option to select Spare or Assigned Media status. Spare media. You can select spare media that is new or that has been aged and recycled by the data aging operation. Assigned media. You can select active media, media whose status is marked as appendable, and media whose status is marked as full. And exists in. Helps to select media that exists within certain media groups. Media groups. All will select media within all groups. Scratch will select blank media that are available for use. Cleaning selects cleaning media. Foreign selects media that are not used and that reside in the foreign media pool. Catalog selects cataloged media. Retired selects retired media. Overwrite Protected selects media whose status is marked as read-only. You can also select media state. All selects all media regardless of status. Good Only selects only the media whose status is marked as good. Bad Only selects only the media whose status is marked as bad. Once done, click Next. Select the criteria for media export. Backup level options include criteria to include or exclude media based on backup types, such as full, incremental and/or differential. Time selection options include criteria for selecting media to be exported, such as first write, read, and so on, either as a range or a specific time. Since specifies the action that must be used to calculate the age of the media. First write is the date and time that the data is first written to the media. Last write is the date and time that the data was last written to the media. Last read is the date and time that the media was last read. Due back for reuse is the future due back date, when all the data in the media will be pruned, and the media is designated as a spare media. By range, when this option is selected, media older than the specified number of days, or within the specified number of days, are included in the Vault Tracker policy. By time, when this option is selected, media that were written, or read, depending on what you selected for the since criterion, after or before the date and time that you specify, are included in the Vault Tracker policy. Limit media count for export. When this option is selected, you can specify the number of media that are exported in the Vault Tracker policy. Alternatively, you can free a specified number of slots within each source library. Exclude media not copied. When this option is selected, the system excludes the media with jobs that have not been copied onto the secondary copies from the export operation. However, this option does not consider content indexing, verification and analytics operations scheduled for such media. After the media is exported, the system recalls the media to perform the content indexing operation that is already scheduled. Please note, in case secondary copy is not configured, and this option is selected, then all the media that is used by a running job will not be exported. Exclude media with data not verified. When this option is selected, and you chose to verify the data on the media that have not had their data verified, are not exported. Exclude media in drive. When this option is selected, media that is currently loaded in the drive is not exported. Exclude media with non-encrypted data. When this option is selected, and data encryption is configured, media whose data is not encrypted is not exported. Exclude appendable media with usage less than %. When this value is set, appendable media that contains data, whose total value is lower than the set value, are not exported. Filter media by retention specifies that media are exported based on whether the media have extended retention jobs or not. The retention specified at the storage policy copy level are honored. Please note, the retention specified at the job level by the user, manual retention, are not honored. Once done, click Next. We discussed this window before. This defines the destination, where all qualified media will be moved to. Once done, click Next. Either you can schedule the export media operation, or run it immediately. Once done, click Finish. Let's move to the next option. Right-click on the library. Import media. Normally, all the newly imported media will be automatically moved to the default Scratch pool. If Enable Auto Discover Media into Default Scratch Pool option is enabled in the Media tab of Library Properties that we discussed in the other video. Using Import Media, you move media that are outside a library into storage slots within the library. The media to import are placed in the IE ports or mail slots of the library. If the library does not have IE slots, then the library door is opened, and media are inserted manually into storage slots in the library. Please ensure that the barcode used in the media is compatible with the library's barcode reader. Select Import Media. The import pop-up window says, once the media is placed in the mail slot and are ready for import, click Continue. The import media operation will move imported media to storage slots. If you are importing more media in the library, an import media prompt appears, advising you to insert one or more media into the mail slot, and wait for them to be moved to storage slots. After all media are transferred to storage slots, click OK in the import media prompt. Let's move to the next operation. Import cleaning media. This is similar to the import media operation that we just discussed. In this case, cleaning media is inserted in the library mail slot. Please ensure that the barcode used in the media is compatible with the library's barcode reader. Select Import Media. The import pop-up window says, once the media is placed in the mail slot and are ready for import, click Continue. The import media operation will move imported cleaning media to cleaning media slots. In some cases, a warning message is displayed to move cleaning media to cleaning media pool. Click OK. Discover media. If the automatic discovery option is not enabled for the library, and if you have some undiscovered media, you must initiate a media discover operation. Select Discover Media. If one or more new media are discovered, the Discover New Media dialog box appears. Discover New Media window. Select the hardware type of the new media from the new media type list. Example, Ultrium V4. Select the Scratch pool to which you want the media assigned from the destination Scratch pool list. Default is Default Scratch pool. Click OK. The media should be discovered and added to the default Scratch pool. When there is no media to discover, you might receive this window. Sometimes it could be an issue. In such case, please check if media is inserted in mail slot, or right type of supported media inserted, or check media barcode. Discover cleaning media. This is similar to the import media operation that we just discussed, but instead of Scratch media, ensure cleaning media are placed in mail slots. The cleaning media barcode usually start with CLN. If there are cleaning media found in the mail slot, you will see this window. When there is no media to discover, you might receive this window. Set media location. Use this option to set the storage location for exported media. Set export location window. Select media for which you want to set the location. This section displays the list of media in the library. You can select the media whose export location you want to set. New export location. When this option is selected, you can assign a new export location for the selected media. You can select a location from the list, or type a new location name into the box. Container. When this option is selected, you can assign a container for the selected media. You can select a container from the list, or type a new container name into the box. Reset library. You can use the library reset command when you wish to unmount all the media mounted in the drives, and reset all the drives, so that they are ready for use. The reset library option is especially useful when you have stuck tapes in the drives. Be certain that the library that you want to reset is not in use. Reset library operation will fail if there are jobs running on this library. Reset library causes the system to perform these operations. The library status is marked as offline. Within the library, all the media mounted in its drives are unmounted. In some situations an inventory process may be triggered, and once the inventory process is completed, the library status is marked back as online. When you reset library, a confirm reset prompt appears, informing you that this procedure will unmount any media that are mounted, an operation which may take some time. If you are sure that you want to reset the library, click Yes on the prompt. Do note, the reset library operation is library dependent, and hence not the same for all the library models. Mark library fixed. We discussed about this in our previous video. When the number of software or hardware errors exceed the preset threshold values established for the library, the status of the library is automatically changed as offline, with the appropriate offline reason. In such a situation, it is essential to identify and correct the related hardware or software problem. Once the hardware or software problem is addressed, you must notify the media agent using the Mark Library Fixed option to reset the counters that keep track of library events and bring the library online. Once you select the option, you get the Confirm pop-up window. Click Yes to reset the counters and mark the library fixed. Marking media exported. Using this option, you can logically mark all the media in a library as exported. This feature is useful when you wish to replace a media agent or a library. In such situations, you can mark all the media in a library as exported before changing the data paths for all the storage policy copies that access the media agent or library. Once you select the option, it asks for confirmation. Click Yes. Once you click Yes, you'll get another window where you select the new export location checkbox, then select a location from the list for the media, and click OK. Since this option logically marks all the media as exported in the CommVault database, you can re-import the media into the library after changing the data paths. Update barcodes. This option is useful to update the media barcodes in bulk. On the confirmation window pop-up, click Yes. Update barcodes window. Please select Operation. Specifies whether the specified barcode should be added or removed from the suffix or prefix of the existing barcode. Enter text. In the space, specify the pattern that must be used to change the existing barcode in the library. Full scan. This operation identifies the slot location and barcode or media identifier of every media detected within the library. This information is used to prepare the new media list, from which media can be discovered for the CommVault. Please note, the full scan only finds the media that are contained within a library. When you run full scan, the CommVault's library and media manager service, or media agent services are restarted. When a full scan is in progress, the library status is displayed as offline, until the procedure completes successfully. This means that new backup or data recovery operations that access the library cannot start until the full scan operation completes. Deconfigure. Deconfiguring a library disables communications between the media agent and the device. It also releases the license associated with the library. Ensure that the tape library is not in use before deconfigure. Also, ensure that the media is not mounted on the drives. Clean drives. Use this option to clean multiple drives in the library. Clean drive window. General tab. Please select the drives to be cleaned from the list of the drives displayed. Drive number displays the drive number. Drive name is the name of the drive. Number of mounts displays the total number of mount operations performed in the drive during the entire time the drive was in operation. Total hours used displays the total number of hours of drive usage during the entire time the drive was in operation. Hours used since last clean displays the total number of hours the drive was used since the last cleaning operation. Total read/write errors displays the total number of read/write errors encountered during the entire time the drive was in operation. Read/write errors since last clean displays the read/write errors since the last cleaning or fixing operation. Total mount/unmount errors displays the total mount/unmount errors encountered during the entire time the drive was in operation. Mount errors since last clean displays the mount/unmount errors encountered since the last cleaning or fixing operation. Job Initiation tab. You can either schedule or run immediately the clean drive operation on the selected drives. Erase spare media. This operation ensures that old data from tape libraries cannot be recovered once the media is recycled and overwritten. This is done by writing EOD, end of data, at the beginning of the tape, in the first byte, and the DSS, data set separator, pattern, written to the end of the tape to overwrite the existing data. You can run the erase media operation only on spare media. You need to first mark the spare media as erasable. We will cover this topic in a separate video. Erase spare media window. General tab. Erase spare media operations include quick and full erase. In quick erase operation, data remains on the media, but it cannot be read or restored. The OML on media label is overwritten with a new OML to indicate the erased status. Use quick erase to logically remove data quickly, and when you must keep the media on site. In a full erase operation, all data is physically erased from the media. The process takes longer to complete than quick erase. Full erase is suitable when you want to move media to an off-site location. You must remove all data to meet compliance regulations. You want to delete sensitive data? The erase spare media operation does not erase the data from the erasable media during these scenarios. Please note, once media is erased, data cannot be retrieved using Media Explorer. We will discuss Media Explorer in a separate video. List of spare media provides a list of spare media that will be erased. Library displays the name of the library. Media side name displays the side name of the media. Barcode displays the barcode label for the media. Media status displays the media status, displayed as an icon. The erase spare media operation is extremely useful for virtual tape libraries, VTL. Example, VTL on data domain. Job Initiation tab. You can either schedule or run immediately the erase spare media operation. View schedule displays all the schedules associated with this library. You can add the library to My Favorites. We have already discussed the tape library properties in our other video. We will end this video here. Do subscribe to our channel for more videos, if not already done so. Do subscribe for more videos.